हाँ तो गाइस चलें स्पेस एक्सप्लोर करते हैं जहाँ पे हमने छोड़ी थी। Bethesda Game Studios। हम लेवल 4 पे थे। You can yield to guards if you holster your weapon immediately after starting a fight। ठीक हो गया, हम लेवल 4 पे थे और मेरे ख्याल में हमने कहाँ जाना था। हमने इधर जाना था। तो लेट्स ट्रैवल टू दिस। लास्ट टाइम हमने यूरोपा जाना था और वो क्यों जाना
Damn
था?
mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
ये कोई हमला हो गया हम पे और मैं फिलहाल इनको वापस हमला कर रहा हूँ। ओके
You don't know who you're messing with!
So my ship has blasted. I'm not sure what happened. I think I entered Europa.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
I need to fight unto Neva and I need to fight with them. First of all, I need... ओके दोबारा मर गए हैं हम। भाई चल क्या रहा है?
Damn mercs just don't know how to take.
ये देख दो हमें कहाँ जाना है। ओके आई कैन नॉट फास्ट ट्रैवल ड्यूरिंग कॉम्बैट। तो मुझे कॉम्बैट भी लेनी ही लेनी है। फिलहाल ये सीन है कि मेरे पे कॉम्बैट आई हुई है।
A hit. Hey Rook, wanna help me with some target practice? That won't even leave a scratch!
मैं तो जंगों में अच्छा हो गया हूँ यार। मैंने तो 3 जहाज उड़ा दिए खामखा। चल अब मैं लैंड कर सकता हूँ। अब मैं लैंड कर सकता हूँ। ओके ये यूरोप है। मेरा मिशन क्या है? मुझे मिशन देखना तो। यूरोपा का कहाँ था? समझ नहीं आ रही यूरोपा का कवर का मिशन कहाँ गया है यूरोपा का। ये दोनों हो गए हैं, तो ये दो डन हो गए हैं। तो अब मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे ये समझना होगा। फिलहाल मुझे एक्लिप्टिक स्टिलिएटो जाना है। बेसिकली मैं फिलहाल ये ब्लू ब्लू जो निशान सा आता है ना, ब्लू हेक्सागन, इसको फॉलो कर रहा हूँ। ये जो मुझे जो कहता है ना मैं वो करता हूँ। ओके मेरे ख्याल है मुझे इनसे बात करनी है। ठीक 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 ठीक। हेल आ गया वो। ओ मैन, व्हाट द हेल। करना क्या है मेरे को? मारना है इनको?
Thanks for the help with the ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell
ओके
me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
ये
I
ज्यादा
don't
बेहतर है।
like complications, and neither does my boss. What the hell happened?
इन्होंने मुझे मिशन दिया था कि उसे मारना है ना, लेकिन मैं रगाना को मार नहीं सका।
Yeah, right. You just got in the way. That makes you a damn good shield, but a terrible liar. Your story stinks worse than Adler Kemp, and that son of a bitch probably hasn't showered in a month. So choose your next words very carefully.
एक तो जान बचाई है इनके ऊपर से,
What
फिर गरीब कह रहा
really happened out there?
हूँ। अब मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन तो नहीं बच गया।
Not your call. You let your greed get the better of you, and now Austin Rake slipped away. The fleet needs to be able to trust that you can follow orders. My orders. That being said, you saved my ass with Ecliptic. And decent pilots are tough to find these days. So I'm gonna let this one slide. But guess what? It's gonna cost you extra. Jettison those supplies I know you grabbed from the Regana. I was gonna let you keep them. But now, they're mine. Consider it payment for the hit I'll have to put on Austin Rake. And more importantly, for wasting my time. You screwed up, so now you owe me. Call it a payment, a tax, a contribution, call it whatever you like. The takeaway here is that you screwed up badly. And so you're obligated to pay a penalty. That's how the Crimson Fleet operates.
जान नहीं छोड़ सकती थी बगैर.
Now you see how it works. I give an order, and you follow it. Remember that.
Okay.
Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
सही हो गया. मैं ये मिशन दे रही है.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Report to the vigilance. तो मुझे vigilance को report करना है. Okay.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Okay हो गया. So फिलहाल मैं कहाँ उतरना? मेरा मिशन है रिपोर्ट टू विजिलेंस. यहाँ रिपोर्ट करना है. यहाँ जाना है. ओ मैं एक्चुअली गलती से किसी को मार सकता हूँ. क्योंकि ये तो मुझे कहीं और ही दिखा रहा है. देख रहे फोबोस पर ट्रैवल करने का कह रहा है मुझे. फोबोस पे मुझे जाना है. देखते हैं फोबोस पे क्या है. सो ब्यूटीफुल. इतना बड़ा वर्ड बनाया हुआ है ना. ये विजिलेंट है. मुझे इनको रिपोर्ट करना है. इनको मुझे
Welcome back, Agent. You're cleared to dock at docking port 1.
लेट्स टॉक. चलो जी यूसी विजिलेंस पे हम करते
Look at all of this. UC SysDef certainly isn't taking the Crimson Fleet threat lightly.
हैं. ये वो है जिन्होंने मुझे कहा था कि जाके ना क्रिम्सन फ्लीट में इन्फिल्ट्रेट करो. मतलब उनमें जॉब लो और जाके हमारे सीक्रेट एजेंट बनो. मैं सही नहीं कर रहा. डबल एजेंट बना हूँ इस टाइम. बड़ी रिस्की है मेरी लाइफ.
The Vigilance or flagship, where it goes?
You have anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
I'll do my part to make certain that doesn't happen, Commander.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
सही.
But a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note, how did things go with Neva? Were you able to join the fleet?
तो जो अभी मैंने मारे हैं ना उससे बचाए क्रिम्सन फ्लीट वाली उसको, तो वो जो थी इन्होंने भेजे हुए थे हुंडे। ऐसे हम लोग देसी मूवीज में हुंडे भेज के फिर बचाते हैं हीरोइन को और कहते हैं भाई कमाल हो गया, हीरोइन बचा ली है, फिर हीरोइन इंप्रेस हो जाती है।
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy, and the best way to defeat them. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Okay.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
चलो जी, कांडे से मिल गया हूँ, कांडे के मुताबिक
Sysdef Marines are the best of the best.
कांडे से मैं मिल लिया हूँ। कांडे भाई का कहना ये है कि जाओ और उनके साथ रहो, और इन्फिल्ट्रेट तुम कर चुके हो।
Right. Let's get this crate into space.
अब मुझे जाना है डेलगाडो उसके पास, नेवा मोरा जगह है, किसी उधर जाना है। तो अनडॉक। ये रही नेवा मोरा, आई गेस। क्रिक्स मिशन है यहाँ पे, ठीक है जी। Travel to the key. Okay, how to travel to the... Okay, unexplored route. Okay. सो यूसी विजिलेंस मार्स के पास है, यूरोपा जुपिटर का एक मून के साथ है, लूना अर्थ का एक मून है, इंडस्ट्रियल आउटपोस्ट यहाँ पे। ये लूना जो है ना, ये अर्थ का मून है। नो कमाल, इतना खूबसूरत इन्होंने बनाया हुआ है। नेपच्यून का एक मून है, ट्रिटन, गन में कैनीमीड, आईओ, ये सारे जुपिटर के मून हैं जुपिटर के साथ। ये है हमारे पास, क्या नाम है इसका, सैटर्न। सैटर्न के साथ हमारे पास है टाइटन है, मीमास है, डियोन है, इपटिस है, इनक्लीडास है और रिया है। प्लूटो के साथ हमारे पास शेरॉन है। खैर मार्स सबसे मेरे ख्याल में इम्पोर्टेंट है, जगह पे स्टार स्टेशन, अर्थ है, लूना है। अर्थ का कोर्स सेट करें, जाके तो देखते हैं अर्थ पे अर्थ कैसी दिखती है, स्पेस कैसी बनाई है। ज़मीन पर दिखेगा तो पता ही लगता है। फिर बनाया है बाकी सब, तो हमने अर्थ ही बड़ी प्यारी बनाई। ये कैसी अर्थ है, क्या अर्थ तबाह कर दिए इन्होंने। अर्थ खत्म कर दिया भाई इन्होंने। सैंडी डेजर्ट, सैंडी डेजर्ट, सैंडी डेजर्ट, सैंडी डेजर्ट, सैंडी डेजर्ट। तो सैंडी डेजर्ट ही सैंडी डेजर्ट रह गया भाई। लोग तो चले गए यहाँ से, दिल दुखा दिया। अर्थ बहुत ही खत्म हो गई अर्थ। खैर ये अब एक सोल है, ये सोलर सिस्टम है। ये है फिर प्रोक्योन, ल्यूटन, नेरियटन, और ये क्या है, अब हमारे पास आ गया अल्फा सेंचुरी। अल्फा सेंचुरी वो है जहाँ पे लोग हम शुरू में था, मैं मतलब किया था, जहाँ पे मुझे वो मिली है सारा मॉर्गन। ये नरिटन वेला है। Oh my god, this is how much this game can be played. Amazing. Like, this is insane map, insane map. अभी तक मैं ये 4 सिर्फ एक्सप्लोर कर चुका हूँ। अब मुझे क्रिक्स जाना है। ट्रैवल कैसे करूं इसके ऊपर, मुझे ये फ्यूल कंजम्पशन, अनएक्सप्लोर्ड रूट। तो खैर हमारा जो अभी रूट है ना, वो ये है कि मैं अर्थ पे हूँ, यहाँ पे हूँ, मुझे रूट जाना है क्रिक्स तक। तो अनएक्सप्लोर्ड रूट मुझे कहता है, मैं क्या करूँ फिर उसके लिए, पहले इधर जाऊँ। सिस्टम से होते हुए क्रिम्सन फ्लीट क्रिक्स में है। क्रिक्स जाने का ये रास्ता है, ठीक है। इससे अच्छा रास्ता कोई नहीं है इस गैलेक्सी से। You have not explored every system along the route. Try jumping to a closer system. तो पहले मुझे इस पे जाना है। नारियोन वेलो, क्या मतलब है इसका? अच्छा तो आप किसी उस पे भी जा सकते हो, समझ आइए। तो ये है ना, इसमें इंकुनम वो अभी क्रिक्स है, तो इसका रास्ता ये है, तो मैं इसके ऊपर जा सकता हूँ। अरियाना इस पे कहते हैं पहले उस पे, तो इसके में अरियाना ओलंपस चले जाते हैं, तो ओलंपस पे अब मैं जंप कर सकता हूँ, ठीक है। आई मैं भाई हैरान हो गया हूँ मैप देख के। कमाल ग्राफिक्स, कमाल गेम बनाई है Bethesda ने। लाइक वाकई में ये गेम ऐसी है जो मुझे लगता है कभी मैंने खत्म नहीं करनी। तो ये अब मैं ओलंपस सिस्टम, अब मैं जरा इधर देखता हूँ मैप पे, तो ये इस पे आ गया मैं। सही, इस मैप पे आ चुका हूँ। बड़ा खूबसूरत मैप है यार। साइंस आउटपोस्ट है यहाँ पे, लैंड करें यहाँ पे, चेक करते हैं साइंस आउटपोस्ट कैसी है लैंड करके। काफी ग्रीन लग रही है।
I wonder how many life forms are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
इतना खूबसूरत प्लेनेट है ये। हमने यहाँ नहीं जाना, ये सारा मॉर्गन के साथ हम सिर्फ विजिट पे आए हैं इस प्लेनेट पे। करें हंटिंग को। ओ भागो 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 भागो। ओ भाई भाग। अजीब फंस गए थे। सारा आई है, पता नहीं सारा, पता नहीं कहाँ रह गई है। निकलो इस प्लेनेट से भाई, मरोगे। डायनासोर्स हैं प्रॉपर इस प्लेनेट पे। बहुत बनाई है इन्होंने, नो डाउट। तो ये हो गया। खैर अब हम जाते हैं इस सिस्टम को देखते हैं ना। ये देखो, अब ये है, इसका नाम मुझे भूल गया। ओलंपस पे हम निसोयो, आयोन, थलासा, थनस्टोस, ओइरियो, एनाके। ओलंपस कौन सी, हम कहाँ पे हैं अभी? ये ओलंपस, ओके ये सिस्टम ओलंपस है। ओके ओके ओके, ये सिस्टम ओलंपस ही है। ये पूरा सिस्टम ओलंपस है जिसमें हम निसोई के ऊपर आए हैं, ठीक है। तो अब निसोई से हम कहीं और ट्रेवल कर सकते हैं। अब आप ओलंपस देखते हो ना, तो वो आपको निसोई पे आने का ओलंपस आरानाए, तो मुझे लगता है ये 2 स्टार साथ हैं, कुछ कुछ 2 स्टार साथ हैं। आप मुझे आरानाए पे जंप करते हैं। आरानाए क्या चीज़ है? आरानाए अलग सा स्टार है या साथ ही है इसके? नेक्स्ट लेवल एनिमेशन है भाई, ग्रैब जंप। ये आरानाए है, तो आरानाए का भी अब देखते हैं सीन क्या है। ये अब आरानाए है, ये आरएनआई सिस्टम है। इसके अंदर हम यहाँ आरएनआई 1 पे आए हुए हैं, आरएनआई 4, आरएनआई 2, आरएनआई 5। यहाँ पे हॉस्टाइल एक्टिविटी है, यहाँ पे आरएनआई 4C कुछ है। लेवल चेक किया, कितना इन्होंने डिटेल्ड सिस्टम बनाया। I'm just amazed. This is I think one of the best games I have played. मैं अभी तक भाई, जितना बड़ा इन्होंने मैप और जिस तरह उन्होंने चीज़ें बनाई हैं, I must say this. बायो चले जाते हैं पहले। हम डायरेक्टली नहीं जा सकते, हम एक्सप्लोर करके जाने। अब मैं बायो सिस्टम में जा रहा हूँ, हमारा नया सिस्टम पे है, अब मैं बायो सिस्टम पे जा रहा हूँ। बहुत प्यारी एनिमेशन है, लाइक सच में। मायो सिस्टम को भी देख लेते हैं। ये मायो सिस्टम है, इसमें हम मायो 1 पे आए हुए हैं अभी। ये मायो है, मायो 4, मायो 5 काइंड ऑफ यार नाया की तरह ही है। सेंसर कांटेक्ट इंटरेस्टिंगली आप हर जगह जा सकते हो। दिस इज सम इनसेन लेवल थिंग। अब मैं सागान जा सकता हूँ, मैं डायरेक्टली नहीं जा सकता। आपको बीच में सारी जगह वो करनी है। मैं सागान सिस्टम पहले जाऊंगा, फिर मैं जा सकता हूँ क्रिक्स। क्रिक्स से जा नहीं सकता। मुझे नहीं पता क्या तरीका ही ऐसा बनाया कि हम सागान में लैंड कर सकता हूँ। ये सागान सिस्टम है, सागान 1 पे हूँ मैं अभी। सागान 1 सिर्फ एक ही है सागान में सिस्टम में। सूरज कितने मजे का बनाया है इन्होंने, ग्राफिकली देख रहे हो कितने प्यारा ग्राफिक्स बनाए हुए हैं। खैर सागान 1 पे लैंड कर सकते हैं। सागान 1 पे गर्मी होगी यार बड़ी ज्यादा, इतना ये टाइप आइस, ग्रेविटी, टेम्परेचर, डीप फ्रीज। फिर ये इतना क्लोज नहीं होगा जितना लग रहा है। खैर अब मैं क्रिक्स जा सकता हूँ आई गेस। अब मैं एक्स से जंप कर सकता हूँ। फ्यूल का पता नहीं क्या सीन है इसके। पेट्रोल शेट्रोल नहीं भरवाना होता है इसका, मुझे तो नहीं आइडिया। चलो जी क्रिक्स में आ गया हूँ। अब मुझे देखने दो क्रिक्स में क्या सीन। क्रिक्स सिस्टम में हूँ मैं और ये प्लेनेट है। एक ही सिस्टम में प्लेनेट है क्रिक्स में, उसमें ये है जी की डॉक एट द की। ठीक है, हमें की जो है ना ये वही है। वो है की डॉक ही कर लेते हैं। यही आना था ना मुझे। यहाँ पे वो डेल गारो मेरा ख्याल है वो मिलेगा मुझे।
I'll head to my crew position.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30.
नेवाम्बोरा से
Big
बात कर
difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Look at
You
this.
kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
बड़े
The
मजे
hell
के।
took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message.
Okay, ma'am.
But all that aside, you made it. So now you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations.
Okay.
Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
We'll be certain to keep a close watch on our belongings.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
तो ये यूसी का ही पहले एक स्टेशन था। मुझे लगता है इन्होंने यूसी के साथ इनकी कोई लड़ाई हुई होगी। यूसी है यूनाइटेड कॉलोनीज, मार्स के साथ है जिसका मैं नुमाइंदा हूँ छुप के।
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Basically, मुझे टूर दे रही है और ये बता रही है कि prisoners थे इसके ऊपर United Colonies और उन prisoners ने कह दिया उन्हें कहा जी हम तो इसको take over कर लेते हैं की को तो वो rebellion किया और take over कर लिया.
Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rake? I'm working on it, all right? I just ran into a few complications. But trust me, he's as good as dead.
So you say. We'll see about that. Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. Pursuing Rake is costing us a small fortune.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Exactly the lengths we're willing to go to protect ourselves. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
सही हो गया.
It's why he's the boss.
इसको बॉम्ब लगाया है क्योंकि ये
Of
बड़ा
course,
कीमती बंद है तो
I'm
अगर
not the first
एनिमी
reckoner
के
to
हाथ
bear a
लग गया तो
bomb under
वो
my
बॉम्ब उड़ा
rib
देगा.
cage. But Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado.
Okay.
Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Okay, तो मुझे elevator
Alright,
लेके
listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired.
अब मैं डेलगाडो को मिलना है और फिर मुझे मिशन वगैरह मिल जाएगा.
Of course, when the tour is over.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business.
डेलगाडो
The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Fleet before everything. Got it, boss.
Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Yeah, don't worry, Dale. This one knows how to follow orders.
Perfect. Then we can move on.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. and a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Griggs. Griggs led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Griggs left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Griggs' legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Level 6 हो गया, nice. Level up P.
I don't know about you, but...
Yeah?
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
अब मैं सोरोनोवा मेरे ख्याल में सोरोरोवा whatever वहाँ जाना है. सोवोरोव जाना है हमें. सोवोरोव. हर planet का atmosphere बनाना, different graphics बनाना है, enormously hard working काम है और beautifully designed किया है.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
Mathis की यार
All right.
hairstyle
Listen
और
up,
दाढ़ी
because
बड़ी
I am
fit है.
only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Griggs' legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule.
वो बड़ा बदतमीज है मैथिस.
When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked.
ठीक हो गया.
If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Very nice. I'll just remain here and soak in the planet's lovely winter-like atmosphere until I go hypothermic.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
मतलब इस गेम में ये है कि मैं इसको मारूंगा ना ये मर जाएगा, कुछ भी हो सकता है इस गेम में, ये मुझे बस ये बात है।
Wait, what was that?
Cover me! That's how we do things in the Crimson Fleet.
तो स्लो हैं ये चीजें मारने में।
Can't talk right now. We've got a job to do.
Come on, I'm freezing out here.
It's better important. We still have to...
A few shares.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Not much better.
ग्राफिक्स से
Even
बहुत
with
मजे
heating
के
on,
हैं
this
ऐसे
place
गेम
looks like a goddamn dump.
फास्ट जबरदस्त किस्म
Now
की
you know why the
ग्राफिक्स
prisoners got fed up and... the Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story. History. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
ओके इस गन में तो गोलियां ही नहीं है मैंने भी उठा के फेंका हूं मैं शौकी मारने के लिए
Cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
Whoa. Something's out there.
पहले तो मुझे कोई कान ढंग की लगाने दो इसमें गोलियां हैं भी जीरो है मेरा बुलेट सही नहीं यही ले लेते हैं क्यों नहीं equip हुआ हो गया
I'll show you what the Crimson Fleet's made of.
be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
चल भाई आ जा क्या मसला है इधर सुस्त वजूद इंसान पता नहीं इसको क्यों रख लिया मैं तो बहुत
This ice and rock must be several meters thick.
अब क्या प्लान है
Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? Whew. Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, this gives me an idea. A way we could turn this situation to our advantage. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. Oh, come on. We're just a couple of rooks. When are we ever gonna have a chance like this again? Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage Oh, fine. Suit yourself. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find a way out of here.
तो मैंने जी करा ही नहीं है वो काम
I guess that.
Is anyone there? Can either of you hear me? So the two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Crix. You both got that?
Yes, boss.
Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
What?
You're not strong enough to carry all that. Anything we find, we're splitting 50-50, right?
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
उठाई जा रहा हूँ इतना सामान।
You hear that? Ah, never mind. This place is starting to get to me. If we get out of here, remind me to thank you. It's hard to cry. So cold, I swear I'll never add ice to me drink ever again. So, have you changed your mind yet? Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I get stuck with you, huh? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
अगर इसने मुझे पहले मारने की कोशिश ना करी तो मैं इसको आराम से अच्छा सा टाइम देख के मार दूंगा क्योंकि ये सिर खा रहा है मेरा बार-बार.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. What the hell was that?
Not up, but through.
अच्छा
We'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account. Today.
What the hell are you planning to do with all that stuff? I ain't even breaking a sweat over here! Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
यार ये किधर है जगह किधर है जिधर मैं था
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards. Well,
I swear.
You know what'll happen.
तू तो हाथ किसी काम का है नहीं मारने के प्लान बनाई पड़े बस दिल काटो वहाँ जाने अब वहाँ जाने का रास्ता आसान तरीका था वैसे यहाँ आने का। अबे मुझे तो ना उड़ा पागल आदमी।
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place.
Level up bro.
Like this was the warden's office. They built the office right.
I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place.
Smart.
I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the
जो
right
क्रिक्स
person for the
के
job.
हिसाब से चीजें हमें करनी
Hey,
चाहिए
what the
ना।
hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm looking at schematics for them, but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the...
Yup, it's got it. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone.
Yeah, तो अकेले है.
Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. I could have cut you out of the deal, but I didn't, right? Look, thanks. I promise that you won't regret it. Now,
let's get the heck out of here.
बोला तो मैंने बेटा मैं जो हूँ ना भूलता नहीं हूँ मैं तुझे बताऊंगा जाना किधर है